the century. Oh yeah, what will it be? Read all about their schemes and adventuring. Yes, it's well worth the fee. So roll up and see how they really burn, how they've gone from bed to work. Who are these men of lust, greed and glory? Rip off the mask and let's see. But that's not right. Oh no, what's the story? Look, there's you and there's me.
Harder to defend the principles that we don't even know. Yeah. What is it we stand for? Power, money, man never changes.
Politics as process. And I simply take it here as given or stipulated that ordinary politics along with modern democracy as observed in the United States. In other words, I take it as once we look at the rules within which ordinary politicians and bureaucrats operate, these players in the game will act strategically so to maximize their own utilities. And within these rules, we can say something about the patterns of outcomes that will emerge. It can be explained by rather simple modeling of play within the game itself. Of course, it can be made operational once we put specific arguments into the utility function of the players. This in-game political behavior focuses our attention immediately and directly on the rules themselves. If we do not like the patterns of the outcomes that we observed or have observed, then it will do little good in any permanent sense to merely change the players, politicians, or whether there be political parties as dominant legislative coalitions. Improvement must come by changing the rules. We must look to the rule within which politics and politicians are allowed to operate. By modifying the Constitution. Now we know, of course, the general attributes of the rules that define the minimal state. Property rights must be assigned and protected, and voluntary contracts must be enforced. But is anything beyond this required? Our work was simply reducing majority rule from its level of sacrosanct status that it had attained in many people's conceptualization of the way politics worked in democracies. It's surprising that view still is present in many situations. What is required to ensure that this simple system of natural liberty will operate? It's since it seemed to me that this is the system we should want to see developed within the set of rules that we should choose. We must somehow make a distinction between that set of voluntary contracts that are subject to enforcement by the state and that set which is to be exempted from enforcement.
¿Cómo estáis? Do you speak English?
We've been played and we've been had on this. I mean, this Coke agenda is moving through so rapidly under the Trump administration while they're laughing at us, I think, for thinking that we're smart and thinking that Trump is stupid.